start out with a champion that's not your main, because what happens is either you're going to take the game and win, or you're going to have your opponent learn the play style of one legend and then have to adapt to another one later on. So
and what do you know? There's the Roland that I thought was going to be brought out. It's sporting
it's
that
a
new
beautiful
skin too.
Beautiful skin.
Ooh, ground pound comes out. Zeloxory picking up the lance, tries to go in with that weapon toss, and actually does, but no follow-up is brought out from that. He's still behind in damage. Nice endlight comes out. Downer comes out as well, as both players are fighting with their lances. Zeloxory going for more of a weapon toss playstyle here as Azure just tries to hold on to the weapon, go for aerials. Both players are actually kind of trading evenly because of it.
Yeah, I mean, as Boomy would say, Zeloxory being fueled by his store-bought skin right now. However, Azure doing an excellent job at spacing and punishing these entries here. He does have a little bit of a damage advantage. Zeloxory is now switching out for a sword, trying to get some bread and butter combos. But he's not really finding too much. Azure is punishing with these nairs right now. Zeloxory is finding himself into kill percent. He's not in a good position. He really needs to be a little bit more defensive, you know, try to rack up some damage.
Nice ground pound coming up from Azure, but it doesn't work out as Zeloxory is able to punish it with a nair. Weapon toss comes out, finding himself in kill percent. The horn sends him flying. Azure tries to go for that lance signature kill, but does not work out as a downer connects. Zelo sent off the stage.
Yeah, I mean, Azure tried to read Zeloxory with that down sig right there, but Zeloxory read the down sig, but he does charge a neutral sig, and he gets punished for that. Azure taking his stock advantage, finding himself only in the orange on his first stock, but Zeloxory opening up with a down light into neutral air.
Bomb sent off the stage. Zelo trying to do something with the sword. He lands with a downer, but it doesn't space it correctly as Azure gets a nice endlight punish, and downer's coming out. Zelo can only find these sidelights, but Ensig connects, has to dodge to hold on to his stock, and his dodge is not up yet. Zelo charging that Ensig, it gets hit by that weapon toss. Cider comes out. Is this going to be the stock for Azure? As he has his dodge still, waits it out, goes for that ground pound, but Azure makes it back. Recovery comes out. He's heavily damaged, but he hasn't lost the stock, and a side air comes out. Azure trying to take this lead handily as he's brought Zelo into the yellow, and more damage is coming up from these stairs.
Yeah, I mean, Azure is making great use of the Sir Roland defense right now. He's holding on to his initial stock. I mean, he's heavily damaged, but he did end up getting Zeloxory into the yellow. Zeloxory ending the stock and evening it up a bit. He needs to get some damage out, and hopefully he can take the lead.
Zelo playing with the sword, trying to find something as this side air connects from Azure. Second side air as well. Zelo finds that end light, tries to go for that side sig on the sword, and that doesn't work out. Both players trading pretty well here, but Zelo losing out as Azure goes in for that side air. And a side light from Zeloxory will do a little bit more damage. Both players just playing around the sword, not finding any massive strengths.
Yeah, I mean, they're trading quite evenly, and the thing is that's not good for Zeloxory right now because he is at a damage disadvantage, so he's going to be brought into kill percent quite soon. However, he does catch the neutral light onto Azure that does a ton of damage. He's bringing it quite close. The stocks are getting relatively even at this point. Azure looking to get a side air to end Zeloxory's stock. Zeloxory looking to be patient and wait that out and hopefully get some weapon throw combos with the lance. He misses the recovery, but he does find the down air. Azure being brought into kill percent. Stocks are even. The side air comes out. Zeloxory looking to end Azure's stock. Does he get the down there? And he doesn't. He misses the stage. Zeloxory taking the lead, but just barely. He is in kill percent. It's anybody's game. If Zeloxory can find some damage onto Azure, he can secure the match.
And that's a downer into Nair. That's all he really needs to be able to take a solid lead. As he gets a nice weapon toss in Nair. Signature connects as well. Azure nearly brought in the orange. Zelo doing a massive amount of damage on the stock as Azure can't find anything, and a recovery comes out, does not get the hitbox that knocks him back, and a sidelight into miss Nair comes out, but Zelo finds the next Nair, and Zeloxory trying to do a little bit more here on this lance as he gets hit by that falling Nair from Azure. Azure trying to go in and gets that down sig, the second hitbox connecting onto Azure with this lance as Zeloxory is taking an explosive lead from the very start of this game where he was behind. Down sig actually kills up the top.
Yeah, I mean, Azure needs to be a bit more patient. You're finding himself, he's finding himself trying to get in on Zeloxory, but he's not taking the time to wait for an appropriate punish, and Zeloxory is taking advantage of that and doing a ton of damage. Azure is finding himself in the kill percent. Zeloxory, without a weapon, gets the side air. Azure sent flying to the side of the map, dodges through the down air. Azure just barely holding onto the stock right now. It's not looking good. He's going for some lance combos, but he's unable to get the initiating move. Zeloxory spacing beautifully and punishing Azure every chance he gets.
Wow, that downer had such incredible force even though it hit into the stage, and Zelo trying to go for that down heavy there. He's trying to end the stock. The side level do it.
I'd like to call it a disco, my friend, but Zeloxory takes the game with Roland.
I only like to call it a disco if it hits, because other than that, they're just kind of like dancing.
Bro, I break dance every game.
Breakdance every game, indeed. All right,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. Not the down heavy. The disco doesn't connect, but gets the nice little punt off the side of the stage, and Zeloxory will take game 1 over Azure. As blind pick is off, and we're going to be seeing exactly what legend it is that Zelo is going to be picking. It's going to stick with the Roland. Will Azure do the same, or will he switch it up to Vrax?
I mean, we're looking at the same legends right now.
Yes, we are.
Tazza is a little sleepy, but it's okay because Ken's bringing the hype today. KenCast 2016, we're voting for the maps, and it looks like we're going to Mammoth Fortress. Zeloxory once again with the Sir Roland, and a Sir with the Roland himself, both sporting store-bought skins. It fuels them.
Oh, this is going to be a motto for Gravy Cancel now, isn't it? Oh boy. Boomy.
Nah, I was just giving Boomy a little bit of a plug there.
Yeah, shout outs to Boomy. Brawlhalla's top 5 commentators as Azure opens up the sword, tries to put out some down airs, doesn't work out. As Zelo was kind of behind here, as Azure was able to get some nice unarmed hits, and a sidelight comes out. Nair as well. Down air comes out from Azure, and
I mean, the stocks are relatively even. Zeloxory finding himself at a bit of a damage disadvantage, but he's bringing that back quite quickly. Asur punishing that down late with a Sair. Very good. I mean, stocks, like I said, really even. Both players spacing quite well. It's not one-sided. It's going both ways right now.
Downer comes out. Zelo tries to follow it with a side air, and nice landing there here as both players just kind of exchanging moves. He charges up that signature, but doesn't quite work out. Azure gets a nice sideline to Nair, trying to bring Zelo off the top of the stage, but he has a little bit too much defense for that to be able to kill. As a nice sword attack comes in, tries to go for that down sig, but a D-Light Sair sends Zelo off the stage. Azure looking for that down air, and he gets it.
Zeloxory found himself in kill percent, and Azure gets the edge guard punish. Azure taking the early stock lead. He's in orange on his first stock, and he's got the lance in hand, weapon advantage. He's getting out some neutral light damage. Zeloxory finding himself in a bit of a pickle. He needs to end Azure's stock as fast as possible. He goes for the Ensig read, and it lands. Azure unable to punish and gets hit by the ground pound. Zeloxory evening up the game.
He fully charged an Ensig in front of Azure's face, and Azure gets hit by it. And then he gets
beautiful.
a ground pound.
It was a nice read coming out from Zeloxory. Zeloxory bringing the game back. He's at a damage disadvantage, but the stocks are even, and anything could happen. Both players go for a down sig, but it was just kind of like fireworks. Nothing really happened, just a loud boom.
And Zeloxory trying to be able to extend this lead that he just pulled out of nowhere. Excellent end sig into ground pound. String coming out. Nice end light hits, and Azure lands on the stage with a side light. Goes for a D-Light as well. And Zelo trying to be able to get in on Azure here. Misses the punish on that side sig, but it gets an end light. Tries to follow up with a downer. He needs to bring Azure into the orange here to really even things up, as Azure is still trading rather evenly. Picks up the lance, immediately throws out a side sig. Does not connect. Tries to go for that landing Nair. Sidelight's not connecting. Nair finally does, and he goes for that ground pound on the stage. Goes for that falling D-Light. Zeloxory not finding anything in that ground pound. Barely avoids it. Tries to go for the dive kick. Both players kind of whiffing moves.
What I'm noticing here is that Azure is doing very good at putting out damage. However, Zeloxory is able to find the kill moves faster than Azure. Azure is having a hard time ending Zeloxory's stock. He is in kill percent, and he does land the Sair. However, Zeloxory is looking to recover, and he does. He goes for the weapon toss, but Azure dodges out of the way and lands another Sair. Zeloxory out of jumps. Azure taking the stock lead in orange once again. Zeloxory at a stock disadvantage. He goes for the bomb. Just kidding. He's going for unarmed. He's playing it smart. He's not looking to get punished for anything that he doesn't have to. Azure spacing out this sword, looking for an opportunity to land a kill move, but Zeloxory is not really giving him too much of an opportunity here. Finding the bread and butter combo, Zeloxory bringing Azure into kill percent. Azure having a hard time getting damage out. Zeloxory with the slide charge side sig.
3 Sairs into a side sig was all Zeloxory needed to do to be able to even that up. And that was looking horribly behind for Zeloxory, and that's what he needs to do, especially against Roland. But 2 D-Lights coming out burns Zeloxory into the orange almost, as Zeloxory trying to be able to make this match even and in his favor, as he's been behind the entire time, but some hard reads allow it to make it a little bit closer. It's a nice side light comes out, down air as well, nothing really connecting. Azure trying to be able to get something started on a side light into Nair, goes for that recovery follow-up, weapon toss comes out. Zeloxory tries to dodge out of that weapon toss, but a Nair connection with Azure. Azure trying to get more of a lead, and that down sig will send Zeloxory further into the orange. Zeloxory has the sword, finds the Sair, goes for that slide charge side sig, and he's in the wrong place as he dodges through that mine.
See, the thing about these players is they're both exceptional players, so you can never really sleep on either player until the stock is over. No matter what the damage is, either player could pull out something and change the flow of the game. Both players evenly matched at this point. Zeloxory finding himself in kill percent, Azure nearing kill percent himself. It's any player's match. Azure with the side air. Zeloxory looking to recover, but he gets hit by the ground pound. Azure with the mean punish. Zeloxory looking to recover, and he does.
Oh, he does!
He does!
What?
He
That
just
cider
barely,
connects!
He just barely recovers. Like I was saying, Azure finding it very difficult to land these kill moves on Zeloxory. Zeloxory looking to take it. He might. He just might. I mean, he's added weapon disadvantage, but as long as he can avoid all these kill moves from Azure, he might be able to pull something out.
Zeloxory's recovery
at this point.
is insane!
But
Oh!
he lands the side sig. Azure taking game 2. 1-1.
Zeloxory's recovery that game gave him way more mileage on that stock than that had to have been like a pixel off of missing the ledge there on Mammoth Fortress with that cider. That was
beautiful.
crazy.
That was beautiful. I actually did not realize that he had his recovery saved. I thought he was going to be unable to recover, but Zeloxory with the unexpected recovery was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. However, Azure did a beautiful job.
We're going to be going into our third game of this best of 3, the final winners quarters match, and after this game we'll be having our next community color code raffle, but before that we have this Roland Ditto continuing as Zelo is determined to take out Azure with his own legend.
I'm not only shocked by the fact that we're still continuing this mirror matchup, I'm shocked to see the map pick here. We are on Blackguard Keep. Zeloxory opening up with a nice bread and butter downlight into side air or down air. Rather.
I actually really like this map choice when it comes to Lance Legends because the way that Blackguard Keep works, especially with those bottom ledges, right? You can recover into that and it will kind of slide you up further into the stage than it normally would. So you have a little bit more options when it comes to recovering with the Lance.
Right. However, like I mentioned in a previous game before, positioning is relevant and it is important, and you'll find that if you get positioned to the right side of the map without that ledge there, you're going to be put into a position where it's going to be hard to recover and you could possibly get gamped. However, both players trading quite evenly. Azure with these nice sword combos. Both players finding themselves in the orange.
And it's also just the issue that Blackguard has deceptively early kill zones on the left and the right. Like, even with the platform not existing on the right side of the stage, you can get killed by signatures crazy early in the orange.
Right.
Queen Eyes destroy people.
A lot like Great Hall.
Yeah.
Right. A lot like Great Hall, you can basically just jump off the map and reach the kill zone. That's how close it is. Very early kills. However, both players finding themselves in the kill percent. It's anybody's stock at this point. Zeloxory with the bomb in hand, he was looking for the trade, but Azure canceled it out with a neutral light with the sword. Azure with the weapon advantage is side airing Zeloxory, and he gets the kill. Azure taking the lead.
So Azure taking the lead once again, which he's done in every match, and the bomb trade does not favor Zelo as they have changed the way that the force works in those bombs, no longer being immense at close range, and Zelo brought to the orange already from Azure here. Not finding a weapon, that bomb trade led into him finding a huge deficit here. Azure going with the sidelights, trying to do more with the swords, the ground pound connects, Zeloxory finds that side air, that might KO as the weapon toss does connect. Zeloxory manages to even it up, but only after taking in a massive amount of damage. Zeloxory's got a lot of work to do if he wants to be able to take the lead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Zeloxory, he did even up the stocks. However, that bomb trade was devastating, and he is at a damage disadvantage right now. Azure with the lance in hand, looking to punish Zeloxory with some neutrals. He does bring him into kill percent. He goes for the neutral sig read. However, Zeloxory, seeing that, punishes it with some moves of his own. Like I said, Azure is having a hard time finding kill moves on Zeloxory. He's very good at getting the damage out there, but when it comes to ending the stocks, he has a lot of difficulty. However, he does find the side air onto Zeloxory and takes an entire stock advantage with basically no damage on him.
And as he finds that end light, he's going to continue to further that lead. As yes, Zeloxory tried to dodge upwards and to the side to be able to get past Azure, and that side air read him rather easily as Zeloxory picks up the lance now, tries to put a little bit more damage on the Azure. Azure brought into the orange, he's putting out these signatures, but that side air from Azure will put more damage on the Zelo. Zelo trying to get back to the stage, side air connects, tries to go for that reverse snare, down air connects, Zeloxory bringing him into kill percent, tries to go for that signature kill, but does not work out as Zeloxory puts out that side stick, gets punished by a side air. Azure continuing to further his lead.
Yeah, excellent patience coming out from Azure right now. I mean, he's waiting for Zeloxory to put out these moves with high active frames, and he's spacing properly and punishing them. He gets the nice gravy cancel down sig. It was risky, but it worked. Zeloxory being brought into the orange. It's not looking good. Azure still holding on to his second stock with the bomb calculations. The lance toss. Beautiful. Zeloxory with the random down sig. However, it was just a bait. Azure going into punish and gets punished by Zeloxory's side air. Zeloxory evening up the stocks. He's at the damage disadvantage, but if he can land some bread and butter, you know he might be able to bring it back.
Azure trying to find these nairs, brings Zelo into kill percent so that signatures will kill. He dodges past that weapon toss and picks up the sword, goes up for that side air, and Zelo does not get the down air follow-up, and he's trying to do something with the sword, finds that sidelight, Nair comes in as well, gets a little bit of damage on Azure, and Azure goes for that end stake, does not connect, and Zelo finds another sidelight. He's slowly putting the damage on without taking himself, and that's exactly what he needs to do if he wants to be able to take this game and move on to winner semis. Bomb is in hand, tosses off the stage, doesn't want to risk going for one of those trades, and has the lance. Will he go for a weapon toss? Ooh, gets side aired, and that puts him into near kill percent for Roland as he down airs back to the stage. Azure trying to find these downers with the sword, dodges passes. Oh no, Zelo just killed himself.
He Z'd. You heard it here, folks. A Z coming out from Zeloxory.